What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are going live just for a little bit. It's the end of the night for me, man. I was literally about to go to bed, but I'm looking at this chart right now, and I can't help but think that we are about to pump, that we're about to move up, man. Like maybe within this hour we can catch this next move up, and that's kind of the goals here. But I figured that I would just BS with the boys and girls. Let me see if I can get my links posted up here. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, I need to change the name. I keep doing this. I'll go live and then I don't change the name. Let's do that. No. Altcoin Mania stream. No. It's not that. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. Chill stream with C-Zar. Bitcoin breakout? Question mark. Hopefully that. Not too many of you are in here just yet, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like I don't think I got anyone in here yet. All right, cool. Hell yeah. Good. No pressure at all. This was kind of on the fly, and it's later than I normally make it, but I'm just kind of making it right now, man. And I'll post it. If it does break out. If it doesn't break out, then I'll probably still just post it. I'll just leave it, whatever. But 105K right now. We're chilling, y'all. Pulled back. Look at how bullish this SHIT looks, man. I don't know why I spelled it. We're all adults here. Look at how bullish this is, you know. I'm trying not to cuss in front of people. I want to be more presentable, right? And it's not that I don't like cussing. I enjoy cussing. And it's not that I care necessarily. I shouldn't say that because apparently I do care. I don't know. I just think I always thought that whenever it came to cussing, I would be a person who cussed on their channel. That's just kind of always how I've been. If you know me in real life, you'd be surprised actually how much I cuss compared to what I do on the channel. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised because I let it slip every now and then. But somebody hit me with a comment whenever I started this channel. They hit me with a comment saying that they watched my stuff with their kids, and their kids are like 10 or 8 years old. And he said that if I kept cussing, that he would have to stop watching my channel because, you know, and I'm like, damn, that sucks. Like, and he wasn't threatening me. He was a cool guy. He was actually a really cool guy. Me and him had, I feel like, a very good relationship while he lasted, but I think I cussed too much and I scared him away. But, oh, what's up, everybody? 18 people in here. What up? Hello, BBL. Pranjal Guilherme, how you doing? Sam Irwin. What up? Debo, BBL. Yeah, we can talk about mana for sure, bro. Tom D. Sam Irwin, X-Dead, what up, bros? What's up, everybody? This is that late night chill stream. We're kicking it, man. We're kicking it. We're trying to catch this all-time high breakout, right? I have a feeling I'm not going to catch it. It might happen. It's probably going to happen today. But you guys, I meant it when I said it earlier. I don't know if you watched my Bitcoin video that I made earlier today, but I think by this time tomorrow, when I'm talking about Bitcoin tomorrow, we're going to be at not just new all-time highs, but above $110,000. I think we'll be above 110. We might even be at 114K. It all starts now. We break above like 100, and I think it's 100, and it's basically this level here. We break above there, it's on. It's off to the races. And the 1 hour time frame, it looks so bullish right now, man. It looks super bullish. The 4 hour time frame, very, very bullish. Ready to go. You're about to get into that overbought zone. Look at this, right? Lower lows in the RSI, higher lows in the price. You're about to get in the overbought zone. What have you done the last 2 times you got in the overbought zone, right? You were moving up here. You consolidated, and then once you got in the overbought zone, boom, you moved up again. You had a nice little pop, and you consolidated. You got in the overbought zone again, boom, you popped up, and now we're consolidating again. We'd probably pop up. In comparison, it would be something like this, right? But the thing is, I would suspect that this next move is not going to be comparable to the prior moves. I think it's going to be bigger, not just because I want to see it be bigger, but because with this next move, even if we were to compare it to any of these other moves, we'd be breaking out to new all-time highs. So if we're breaking out to new all-time highs, I would suspect we go to the next area for Bitcoin, which would be at a minimum from here at about 113K, 120K, somewhere in that zone, which it could all be by today, certainly around Trump's inauguration, if not. But what's up, Emilios, man? How you doing? Tom D, Trump Pump, you know it, man. Knives, what's up? Johnny Wonders, I like that, bro. That's a great name, Johnny Wonders. I was just reading it as it came. It's so perfect. Cover Doge next. We can talk about Doge. I'll pull up mana too. I'm watching with my 9-year-old right now. Bad Words Part of My Life. I tell my song as long as he doesn't say it. Yeah, there we go. That's fair. I would be the same way. I really don't care about cussing, man. My wife cares about cussing, so like Like I don't care about cussing so much. I don't cuss in front of my daughter just because my wife cares. But if I was just like a solo act, I'd probably cuss a lot more in front of my daughter. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You know, some people might see that as my wife's making me a better person. Some people might see that as I'm being controlled a little bit. I don't know, but I don't really care that much, man. At the end of the day, kids shouldn't be cussing anyways, right? So people say that people that cuss all the time are smarter, right? I think that's just an excuse for people who want to cuss. I think that's what that is. But you know, let's see. KM, what's up? What's up? Oh, you were the one that said, okay, KM. I got you confused with knives. What's up? The Gambler, how you doing? Can you give us the charts on XRP? Oh yeah, buddy. I was going to talk about XRP, but I was going to do a video on it. Swift is falling. No. So here's the deal. Is trading my day job knives? Kind of yes, kind of no. I wouldn't say day trading is my day job. I don't make a lot of day trades. It can be. There's moments where it can be. I'm an opportunist. I'm a bit of a swing trader with opportunistic tendencies, if that makes sense, right? But I don't normally talk about, especially opportunistic tendencies. I don't talk about them because I feel like they're very short. So people have asked this throughout the whole time that I've done my videos, done my channel here. You know, I do tell you guys every single time whenever I make a purchase or a sell. I always do. Whenever it's a significant purchase or a sell that I'm making for the long term with any kind of sizable amount of money that I'm adding to my portfolio. But on top of that, I do short-term trades. I do options trades with stocks and stuff, right? I do other stuff, but that stuff to me, I couldn't keep up with it for you, or you guys couldn't keep up with me, if that makes sense. By the time you get the information, it might be redundant and it could screw you up. I might be in a bullish position, and by the time you see the video, I've already cashed out. Now I'm in a short position. You know, like I don't want to do that. It's not worth it. It might be worth it if I did some kind of like like if I were to do a paid group. I hate saying like, I've said like so many times today, but I wouldn't want to do a paid group because then I wouldn't have time to do this stuff. It's just not something that I'll ever really be able to do. But that's a good question. It's a really good question. But yeah, this is my day job, man. I make money off of the YouTube videos, right? I don't make as much money as I do trading. But again, I don't really even day trade. I'm just an opportunist. I will take tens of thousands of dollars and I will put it in something that I think can grow, that looks like it's going to grow. I'll cash it out and I will pay rent. I will pay my bills. I'll pay, you know what I mean? And then I'll also reallocate. I will take profits. I'll set some aside for taxes, put some aside for the long term. I try to be good, and I only got like this. I want you guys to know I was never like this at all. I only got like this when I became a father, okay? When I wasn't a father and I was a degenerate partier, I used to party all the time, guys. I didn't care as much about stuff like that, right? Like I didn't allocate things as properly, and that's probably why I screwed things up a lot more in the beginning days. But stay-at-home dad equals W. Yeah, no, bro, it really does. It really does. No, it feels like my dreams have come true. And everybody watching this right now, 61 people, I don't know what your story is in life, right? But believe me, I lived in a trailer park my whole life. Nothing wrong with trailer parks, bro. I love trailer parks. Like genuinely, I would live in a trailer park still to this day. There's nothing wrong with that. But I lived with my mom for a long time. I lived with her until I was well into my 20s, and people would give me shit for it all the time. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know if you have a mom you can live with. I don't know if you're in a better situation than I was ever in, whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make right now is that you can come out of whatever situation you're in and you can change it for the better or for the worse. You're not stuck. So if you want to do better, you can do better. If you're telling yourself right now that you can't, you're stuck, that you are stuck, then you're going to be stuck. But if you tell yourself, maybe there is something out there for me, maybe there is something I can do to become a stay-at-home dad, or maybe not be a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mom, but work and do something that provides the life that I want. If you start thinking like that, guess what? You're going to start noticing the opportunities that are abundant. They're all over the place for you right now, man. They are. And especially when you're somebody told me this, and I've only found it to be true. I heard this when I was a teenager. But when you are at your lowest points, that's when you have the most abundance of opportunities around you. And I don't know who needs to hear that right now. Everything seems to be up right now. But it's funny, the crypto markets, we can be in a bullish phase in the crypto markets, and most people still are probably not making money because they're doing these short-term trades. They're trying to squeeze that lemon and get all the juice they can out of it, right? And it just rarely doesn't work out because a lot of people are so new. All I'm trying to say, guys, is if you're down, getting back to the main point, if you're down in the dumps, or if you're not where you want to be, and I'm pretty, like, I'm not like old, but I'm young, but I'm not like super young. I don't want to say my age, but I've got a lot of life to live, and I'm nowhere near where I want to be, right? But I'm definitely better off than I was like 5 years ago. There's nothing wrong with never being with not being content. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, but always smell the roses, always be appreciative of what you have. Even if you're not where you want to be, appreciate what you have, because here's the deal. When you get where you want to be, or at least as I've found, as you progress in life, you miss those days. You miss the kind of struggle. I know it sounds weird, but those were the good days. I don't know how else to explain it. Now, if you're really struggling, you're in some like deep poverty, you've got violence, like there's always exceptions. I'm not trying to belittle anybody's kind of negative life conditions, but man, you as a human being, you really don't realize how good you have it until it's no longer there. And sometimes working that 9 to 5, you're BSing with your buddies, you have no financial responsibilities, and you're not where you want to be in life yet. Sometimes that's the best, right? And I'm still kind of at that. I'm not where I want to be, but I see the track, I see the path before me, and I know I'm going there, and I'm ecstatic. I love it. It's fun to be on that path. But as you progress further on the path, you leave behind things, and those things that in the moment might seem shitty, they're things that you will cherish forever. They're things that will they make you who you are. You know what I mean? And they will make you better people and are part of your success. The struggle, the shit, the dirt and the mud that you're crawling through, if you are, it might not ever be fun to hear someone else like succeeding, and the whole point I'm talking about this is because we're talking about me being it was a W, being a stay-at-home dad. I'm not trying to brag about that. I don't want people to feel bad about their own position, but I don't want to feel bad about my position just because I'm in a position that I like in my life either, right? Everybody can get there. That's the whole point. Everybody can get there, and the only way you can get there is when you start to notice the opportunities, and they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. They are. I promise you, they're everywhere. If you don't see them, it's because your eyes are closed. Open them. Start to ask. If you're working at a grocery store and you want more money, what job could you do that's maybe even easier than working at a grocery store and pays more? That sounds dumb, but it exists. That was me, man. I worked at a grocery store. And I was making $600 every 2 weeks at one point. And then I got a new job that was easier, working in the cannabis industry, and I made twice that amount of money, and it was way easier. I worked in the cannabis industry. You know what I mean? Like, it was way easier. There are jobs, and it was easy to get in, and the people are friendly. All I'm trying to say is, and that was the first job I ever had where I went to work, and I enjoyed going to work. I didn't wake up feeling like, oh, God, I got to go to work. I'm telling you guys, you can right now, wherever position you're in, you can find a job that you genuinely enjoy going to work, and it excites you going to work. And you should. After having that for myself, I would never settle for a job ever again where I wake up and think, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this again. Oh God, I have to go to work again. Like you're dreading it. If you have that feeling, I'm telling you right now, that's your soul telling you you're in the wrong place. It's a momentary place, and you can't wait to get the hell out of there. So get the hell out of there. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere where they might appreciate you more and where you could make more money. Do something like that, because those opportunities are everywhere. But man, enough about me preaching. I'm sorry I keep preaching. Hell yeah. Oh, when'd you be in? Yeah, that's, it might be too late. Maybe not. I don't know what time next week. Is it going to be early or late next week? Link, please. We'll talk about Link. I'm sorry I keep talking so much. They say the pessimists get be right, optimists get to be rich. Hey, that's right, KM. I like that, bro. I like that a lot. Could you check Anchor, please? We need BCH chart. What's up, C-Zar? What up, Smooth? How you doing, brother? We're going to go to the move. You guys, Smooth Operator, for those of you that don't know, I'm pretty sure he was like in my top. I think you were in my first 100 subs, if not like first 200 subs, man. We could talk about all these things. I want to talk about Mana first. We're at 51 cents now. Yeah, it's been boring, but a lot of cryptos have been boring. It's fine, man. This right here, I don't know if I drew this on stream or if this was just left up, but that's where I think we're going. I genuinely believe it. I think that Mana, at a minimum, we're at 51 cents right now. At a minimum, $1.67 to $2.12 would be where we go, somewhere in this zone. But if not there, then we're going up to $2.91 to $4, and I think there's a good chance that we could go there. So it's just a matter of time. It's going to do its thing. It's going to be eruptive and bullish. I guess I kind of do expect we stop at about 212 to 167. But if you break above 212, it's not stopping until about $3 or higher. Okay, so that's Mana. What was the next one that we were going to look at? Was it Doge? I feel like it was Doge. Maybe it was something else. But I made a video on Doge recently. All I was saying in that video, you could watch it if you want it. Maybe it just posted. Maybe it wasn't posted by the time you asked. But it's at 39.7 cents right now. I think it moves down a little bit lower. It might move down to about like 33 point. Julio Pina, thanks, bro. I appreciate you, my man. I do. I really do. And it is a grind. It definitely is a grind. I'm talking about all my own success, or like talking about my own journey a little bit, not going into too much detail, but it is a grind every single day. And even though I'm talking about how you should never go to a job that you feel like, fuck this shit, it sucks, like you should get out of that. There are days whenever I'm sitting here at the desk and I'm like, all right, here goes 4 hours of my life. You know what I mean? Like but I make myself do it, and I enjoy it, right? This is better for me than anything else. Like it's literally like a dream come true, like truthfully. But even though it's a dream come true, it's still work. It is still work. Can you do some video for Jesus Coin soon and Jesus Coin TA tonight? Hell yeah, Jumper DS Worlds. This live stream is actually going to be my last video of the night. I'm not going to be up for long. I was going to go to bed beforehand, but I was looking at the BTC chart and I was like, it looks like it wants to rip right now. So I was going to try to catch this on the stream, but I will definitely talk about Jesus Coin. I just want to talk about Dogecoin real quick. I think it's going to go down to about 33 cents, around 33 cents. Okay, 33.5 cents. You're at 39 cents now, and then after that, your move up is going to be above $1. I think you're going to move up to above $1, maybe even above like $1.50 or around there. $1.20 is is it $1? It might be 86 cents is the minimum target, $1.20 is the next target, but then $1.50 is the target after that. So that's the kind of range there. We'll talk about Jesus Coin. Oh, Swift Coin was another one. We'll talk about Swift Coin in a second. By the way, guys, I think Butthole Coin's about to shit. No offense. We're cursing because it's late at night. This is the most I've ever cursed on a stream in like years, but I guess we're just doing it, y'all. $10 million market cap on Jesus Coin. This is the real Jesus Coin. There's so many of them, but here's your token contract right there. Jesus Coin here. We're looking at it here. And by the way, just so that everybody knows, this is my biggest meme coin hold personally. I am a top 200 wallet holder in this. It's been around for quite a while, and it's as simple as it seems. It's a Jesus Coin meme token, right? So, and the community is really, I think, what makes this thing special, man. It's got a very robust community. But from a high to a low here, high to a low, we're doing something that it looks rather bearish, but ultimately if you draw these lows in connection and you keep it going all the way over here like this, something like this, maybe lows like this, I don't know, it looks to me like a saucer. Let's look just real quick. I know this is Andrew Tate's post. I was looking at this. I saw it within the first 13 minutes and I still missed the pump, but whatever, man, who cares? He does pump things. What was I just going to look up? I was going to look up something with Jesus Coin. Oh yeah, I was going to look up Grok. I was going to ask Grok here. My phone's getting blown up, man. I don't know why the hell it's getting blown up. Let's see. Turn this off. Can I turn it down lower? Can I not turn it down lower? Whatever. It's just going to be vibrating. I don't think you guys can hear it, but that's okay. Jesus Coin, the Jesus Coin chart or chat is going off. Okay, so what I want to ask Grok is, what is a? Can you? Oh, he can't do pictures, can he? How can I do this? Can I take a screenshot like this? Would it be? Okay, here we go. So let me try this. Yes. Let me try. Let me draw it again. Okay, hold on. Just real quick, okay? I have a purpose. I know it's kind of slow right now, but I have a purpose, okay? I swear. That. Okay. Now I'm gonna screenshot it. And we're gonna ask Grok what he thinks this is. Okay. Let's just see. Pictures, would it be this one? I don't want to. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, it'd be under screenshots, wouldn't it? Screenshots. Here we go. This one right here. Okay, cool. Open. What is this? What would you call this? See, I'm having Grok do the TA. I'm lazy right now, guys. We're just having Grok do the TA. Bitcoin's price is right here, y'all. We break above 105,000, 100. We break above this level here, and it's on. We're gonna rip really fast to 110 plus $1,000, like new all-time highs immediately. Okay, Grok. The chart appears to illustrate a rounding bottom pattern. Technical analysis: rounding bottom, also known as a saucer bottom, is a bullish reversal pattern that typically forms after a downtrend. It is characterized by a long, gradual decline followed by a slow, rounded recovery, suggesting the selling pressure is diminishing and buying interest is increasing. Here's the step-by-step if you want to freeze it and go through it. But essentially, this is a very bullish setup for Jesus Coin. And it might not be ripping tomorrow. It might be. You never know. I also have a theory that we're kind of in an Eve and Adam pattern as well. But it does suggest to me that not only are we at the lows of this, it's probably at one of the most ideal prices to buy for Jesus Coin, but likely whenever it does move up, it's going to see new all-time highs. And we'll go to 5-0s-1-1 to 5-0s-2-5-4. But that's that, man. Jesus Coin. Love me some Jesus Coin, man. Let's move on from here. Let's see. ETH is the most overrated coin in crypto. Is it over? It's not overrated. I would feel like it's underrated right now, right? Because everybody's shitting on it. I mean, maybe it is overrated though. I've always actually said that while Ethereum last cycle especially was a valuable coin, the market cap it had, I just like, how do we know that it's worth these hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. XRP, Swift coin, right. We're going to talk about Swift coin. I hear you guys. Swifty, Swift coin, and then XRP, okay, which are pretty similar. And they're not falling. I'm going to look. They're not falling. What, you know, from the relative high, sure, you're down 32%. I get that. But this is Swift coin. This is crypto. Volatility happens. I think you're fine. I think, you know, from a high to a low, you went all the way up to your 786, and now you're back. You're probably going to go to your 236. I bet you go to 0.007. You're at 0.00767 right now. Man, the Jesus chat is blowing up. I need to turn it off. I need to. How do I? Oh, there we go. I can do it like that. Okay, that actually works out pretty well. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. People are talking smack. Oh, I love it, man. I really love it. I do watch a lot of those shit talk comments. But anyways, Swift coin, yeah, the lowest it goes, it's probably down there, probably like 0.007, something like that, and then it probably moves up. That would be my guess. I think it is going to move up higher. I'm not worried about Swift coin at all, man. To be fair, that is a lot of volume, huh? That came in on your sell. Okay, but it's not a lot of volume that came in on your sell. No, I'm not worried about this thing at all, guys. I think it's going to be fine. I want to take one more fib to look at it real quick, and then we'll look at XRP. I wanted to make a video on XRP tonight, but I was too tired, and then I ended up making a live stream anyway. So that's yeah. This suggests you go lower, probably right around 0.007, and then you move up from there. When you break above 0.0095, that's when it's time to start partying because you're gonna move on up. XRP is the next one we're gonna talk about. Okay. XRP, you're at $3.20, and you're not dumping either, man. You're fine. You're totally fine, right? You wicked up. Really what you're doing right now is you broke out. You are consolidating. This is a very bullish phase of consolidation, by the way, guys. Normally, when you interact with this area, you pull back to this area, and then you move up. And that's fine. That's bullish. That'd be nice. You find higher lows. You could be in the midst of something like that now. Be prepared. You're at 320. XRP could drop to 290 or 277. It could drop to that area, but my thoughts are you would have done it already. Why haven't you? You would have done it here, maybe on this day, on that wicking low there. Why haven't you? This is normally really bullish consolidation that almost always takes you up to your 1618, if not beyond, right? So 377 to 434, 377 to 443, little dyscalculism there. In this area, that's where I think you're going to go, if not higher, XRP, by the end of this next move, right? And maybe that's just where you go, and then you consolidate again, and then you continue up to your next phase, right? Something like that could happen. In which case, your true stop, final destination, is somewhere above $5 even. So much past that, I can't really see, like maybe $6 at the most. But I would think something around 377 to 443, and then we'll talk about higher prices but when we get there. I don't think you drop lower, but don't be sad if you do. You could drop to 277. It's still possible, but I don't think you do. Daily RSI is a little bit overbought, rolling over. You probably do come down a little bit. 4-hour RSI looks like it wants to come down as well. I don't think you go to the 80, the 886. I don't think you go down here, but I think you do hit the 100 right here at about 290. I think you do. Does that line up with anything else? I mean, just your high right there. Is that like an all-time high throughout your history? Kind of, actually. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it literally is, actually. Come on. You know you want it right there. Yeah, right at your all-time high. Yeah, you're probably going to pull down to about just under $3 would be my guess. That's what I'm going to stick with. And then you're probably going to move up. If you don't move down, you don't have to. You don't have to move down, right? You never know. Just because I'm calling for it to move down, just because it makes sense to me to move down, doesn't mean it has to move down. It can do whatever the hell it wants. It could just move up in an instant. But that'd be my guess, is that you move down. And let me see, actually. I want to do this one more time. Hold on, real quick. High to low. High to low here, and then I'm going to take a low to high. Come on now. High to low, low to high. I want to get this move. Maybe I should do that low to high there. Yeah, I'm convinced. 290 with like lethal accuracy. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but if anybody bought at 290 to 295, you're probably going to catch this next low for XRP before it rips to prices above $4. That's my thoughts for XRP. The Trump meme coin was a hack of Trump's social account. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. The boys, Swift never holds its highs. Coins are like that sometimes. That's how XCN was. It never holds its highs, but whenever you're in the midst of a 300% pump, it doesn't really matter if you don't hold your highs and you're down 33%. You know what I mean? It'll pump. Swift coin will pump. It has the fundamentals for it. It's going to happen. It's going to see this a move like this or more or less, or but something significant pretty soon. Like it really is. You just got to be patient. I say even LTC will outperform ETH. Smooth operator, I agree. That's something, dude, that nobody is probably considering up until probably recent times, that LTC would outperform ETH. I know you don't mean that as like a good thing. That's you talking smack, but I agree. I do agree, actually. Anchor, yeah, we could talk about Anchor. Yeah. ANKR on Coinbase here. And by the way, guys, I don't know if anybody's new here, if this is your first time seeing me, but if it is, hit the like button, subscribe. But that's not the point of what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that for fun. But I've made a bunch of videos tonight. If you're looking for XCN, I made that. If you're looking for a Bitcoin analysis, I got that. Grayscale Trust, Zen, HBAR, Compound, Dogecoin. These are all videos that I just made tonight. So go on my. I thought that said the depth. I wrote the death of Butthole Coin. That butthole's getting destroyed. ANKR, high to low here. Nope, that's not it. High to low here. 382, 236. Yeah, I can get where a little concern could come from, I suppose. I wouldn't be terribly concerned, right? Got to be careful with my words there. I don't think this thing's in any trouble. It just might go a little bit lower, right? And I bet you do. You probably go down to about 2.7 cents, if not 2.47 cents, somewhere in that area, and you move up. Bitcoin, you guys, it might be happening right now. This might be the stream we were looking for, like genuinely. Oh, man. This is some crazy stuff, y'all. It could happen. That's a very bullish. So the reason why I made this stream was primarily for this, right? I'm going to go to bed here in 20 minutes, right? I'm going to cut the stream off in 20 minutes. I wasn't planning on doing this. I got done with videos at like 11 o'clock at night. I thought I was going to have an hour early bedtime, but I'm a degen 2 at heart, man. So I'm going to stay up until I can't stay up anymore. I'm also a father, so I do need sleep, but I'm going to watch this. I want to keep watching it too. So from Colorado, Roshan. Yeah, I'm from Colorado. Are you from Colorado too? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you're just talking about me. Yeah. What up, downtown Clark? How you doing, brother? Justin, what's up? We could talk about DAG, yeah. OXG, actually, my last video was on Butthole Coin. That's what I was just talking about. If you want to check that, you can check that there. I think Butthole Coin's going to drop, man, like 60%. I'd get the hell out. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I get the hell out. Anchor, I already told you what I think about Anchor. And I think Anchor, by the way, long term, I think it is moving up. I think you're bullishly postured. I absolutely do believe that you're going to move up. But you're just in this consolidation phase right now. You're about to break out of it. When you do, you're at 3 cents. You probably move up to, like, you probably see a 3x to a 6x in a very short amount of time, but time will tell. We were going to talk about, what was it, DAG? I think we're going to talk about DAG, right? Hi, Rafiki. You want to come over here? You can come over here if you want. You come say hi. Everybody says whenever you show up, you make the charts pump. So get your magic over here, man. 6.7 from the highs to the lows here. Constellation, there he is, guys. There he is. Sorry, it only came up for DAG though. I guess this is the only one that's going to pump tonight. DAG 6.7 cents right now. Looking at it on a monthly basis, I like the monthly RSI, dude. You're very bullishly charged. No doubt in my mind, you're moving up to 13 to 17 cents. You're at 6.7 cents now. You probably move up to 23 cents, man, or higher, honestly, on this next move. But I think 13.5 to 17 cents is a good minimum target area. Weekly looks great. Daily, I mean, maybe move down a little bit more. The most I can see moving down to is about 6 cents, so not too much lower, right? 4 hours suggests you don't move lower at all. So if you do move lower, it's going to be even less than I said. You probably, by the 4 hours kind of look, you wouldn't even move below 6.4 cents. But yeah, you look like you want to move up higher. I think you do. I gave you the targets. I think we said everything we needed to say. Let's move on. We're going to talk about filecoin for Mr. Snickers. Talk about some filecoin here. All right. Let's see. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Come on now. Adam Durbin, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, my man. XRP network. Oh, right, Justin. Yeah, I'll talk about. We could talk about Proton. Yeah. I wanted to talk about that tonight, actually. I just didn't have time. But we're gonna make time. Okay, buddy. I love you. Oh. Okay, Filecoin. Yeah, Filecoin, this is one of those coins I have an issue with because I don't think it'll see new all-time highs. Or if it does see new all-time highs, it'll just barely be at new all-time highs. But on the bright side of that, even though I don't think you see new all-time highs, you probably do see something that's about a 15x to a 25x throughout the rest of the cycle. And if you see a 25x, it's actually going to outperform what I expect the average coin to do. The average altcoin I expect from here on out, like the average altcoin, not your top performers, right? The average altcoin is going to move up at 17x. But all the coins that you hear about, relatively speaking, like in the top 200, top 400, they're going to move up more than a 17x. This is just the average altcoin, but I bet this thing does about an average move throughout the cycle. It's at 541 right now. I bet you get an eruptive move. Generally, with coins that do underperform or they perform on par with the markets, they don't move at consistent phases. They move at kind of, well, inconsistent phases where you might see a crazy move up and it seems like it's the best crypto of the cycle, and then it consolidates for months and months, and then at the end of the cycle it has its rally and then it's done. You know what I mean? So something like that could happen. I think you're on the brink of breaking out of this range. Your next target, you're at 541. Your next target, truly, when you break out of this, I think you are going to move all the way up to like $24, if not $41 or higher. You definitely have an explosive move coming, Filecoin. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if it took you all the way up to $40. But after that might be, after this explosive move, it might not be worth holding on to for the rest of the cycle. That's just kind of my thoughts. But again, I don't know everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't like the tokenomics behind it. And I don't think it sees new all-time highs personally. But yeah, let's look at Bitcoin here, guys. Hold up. Bitcoin's breaking out right now, right? This is the whole point. I know you guys want, you're like addicts with these requests. I want to give them to you, man. I know that's why we do these live streams, but this one is with a purpose, man. We want in the next 15 minutes, we want to be up here. I want to go to bed knowing that I'm going to bed on some clouds, man. I mean, we basically are. We're at 105K right now, y'all. It's a good thing. We're gonna talk about, what one was it? Proton. That's right. Proton. You know what we should do? While I have this chart up, I should just compare Bitcoin, BTC. That's what we should do. BTC USD, have it on a new price scale, logarithmize it, and then we'll also make it a, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna make it a candlestick chart. And then we can just see the price. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Why won't it? Isn't it? Oh, right here, okay. Then we can just see the price, yeah. It's all the way over here. That's the Bitcoin price right there. And then here's whatever chart we're talking about. I will smush Bitcoin down. That way it's just up here. And then we've got our chart over here. So Porto on a monthly basis looks like it sucks. I don't want anything to do with it. Weekly also looks like it sucks. You know what? Let's look at this thing. Let's look at this thing. Hold on. It might not be good for investors, but it could be good for, is this what it is? Proton, no, not. I typed in Porto. I'm sorry. Proton. It's supposed to be Proton. Proton AI. Oh, so it's a DEX coin. That's why. Because I wrote Proton. I think isn't that right? Or it's supposed to be XRP, isn't it? I don't know. XPR. Justin. XPR. So it's not this. XPR. Okay. Told you. I got dyslexia. or it's actually called dyscalculism. Okay, different chart. I like this chart. I like this one a lot. Yeah, that anybody know what this is right here? That is what you call an Adam and Eve double bottom pattern, of which you look to be kind of initiating a breakout move here. You might pull back a little bit. You know, you probably do pull back. Well, actually, I'm going to hold off on saying that. If you do pull back more, you're going to pull back to 0.0016, 0.0017, somewhere in that area. But I do think you are onwards and upwards to new targets. High to low here. Did I did. I took it off of the chart, damn it. The whole chart that I brought even. It's okay. I would expect that your move, whenever you do break out, you're going to go up to 0.0089 to 1.2 cents. That's your target. When you break above this 382, man, you get above that recent high, you're not stopping till you're here. It is possible that you could stop at the 0.5 and then hit the 382 and then go to this area sometime in April, May. But even then, even in that kind of quote-unquote worst-case scenario, that's still a 176% move, which is about on average par for what we expect the average altcoin to do. So that's fine, man. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Cool. XPR, yeah. I think XPR looks good. I'm a big fan of this bottoming pattern. I'm a very big fan of that bottoming pattern. This looks good. That alone has me convinced that you will recover immensely, right? I like to say oftentimes with bottoming patterns like this, I know that you moved down at a fast pace, but the pace of which you move up is going to be faster. Genuinely, it's going to be faster. It might have seemed like you moved down fast, but just watch how quick you fly, man. It's going to be miraculous. It really will be. Bitcoin still just chilling. Coming to the end of this hour here. 15 minutes left. 11 minutes left, man. Looking like we want to do that push, though. It's probably going to be this next hour. I don't know. We'll see. If it's not now, then it would likely be in like another 4 hours or so. So we'll see. Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, Dogecoin dipped to 37. You mean 36? I think it'll drop to 33, 33 and a half, 33.6, something like that. ADSI, we talked about Mana already. It's fine. Mana's fine. It's going to blow up. We can talk about DOT, though. Polkadot, yeah. 686. Chilling, consolidating. You kind of actually have a reverse. It's an Adam. Oh, no, that is an Adam and Eve. Okay, yeah, it's perfect. Except you haven't broken out yet. You've got this like cup and handle or a bull flag, whatever you want to call it. I assume you do break out pretty soon here. High to low. We'll see you at $16 to $24, $25. I like this. You probably do go right around here. Right around like 20 to $25. That'd be my guess. Yeah. You're at $6 now. DOT looking good for February, man. Looking good. Draw a trend line on Bitcoin monthly chart from December 2017 to present day. Then do the same. Okay, hold on. BTC USD. On the monthly chart, you say? From December 2017. Now the thing is, are you in log? Because if you're not in log, this is going to throw it off, okay? To present day. Well, that's to present day. Draw a trend line on Bitcoin monthly chart from December to present day. I'm assuming you're not on log. Right? Yeah, there you go. Probably not on log. Yeah, right. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Well, here's what I have to say is nope. that we're not going to find resistance here, guys. We're moving up higher. I got another trend line for you. You ready? Here it is. This is on your monthly time frame as well, but on the RSI, on your indicators, right? The stuff that people don't pay attention to, right? People pay attention to the price, but they don't pay attention to the indicators as much. The indicator, I don't know about you guys, but if we look at Bitcoin for what it is, by the way, on a log scale here, you know, first cycle high came in right here. This peak, literally, if we go through with this RSI, the monthly time frame, this is how I think I'm going to predict the end of the cycle, guys. I think it'll be this simple, genuinely. And maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm not going to rely on this solely. But I'm kind of anticipating it. We'll see. Look, you see what I'm doing? First peak here, second peak. I'm just putting lines on every second peak after we interact with this line. First peak, second peak. I'm just putting lines there. And then watch. Watch. We don't even have a peak up here, so it's not even there. But each of those lines, that's your all-time highs right there, right? We haven't even interacted with this line yet, right? It's not happening. The all-time highs are not in. Nope. No. And I probably won't do that for ETH and the others charts too. You're going to extrapolate where ETH and others are going. I guess we can look at ETH, whatever. We can do it. I'll leave this up so we can see the price. I'm going to delete this. That's just my disclaimer, whatever. I'll delete this. And then I like the parties. I like that. Let's do that. Let's throw some parties up in there. 100, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What was I going to do? I was going to look up ETH, right? But we're going to look it up here. Doing the same thing, right? December 2017 on a monthly basis is what you said. That was December over there to current price. I don't know if you meant that, right? Did you mean to do it that way? You said then do the same for ETH. No, that wouldn't. Or are you talking about this? Is that what you mean? You're like, then do the same for ETH. You're talking about it like this, as in showing the potential it has. Well, to be fair, I actually do think Ethereum probably goes up to this trend line. That's actually a fair comparison. But if by that you're trying to say that Bitcoin's at its resistance point and Ethereum still has a lot of room to run, I would counter with, if Bitcoin tanks, Ethereum's going with it, but it's going to go at a harder level, right? So ideally, hopefully Bitcoin doesn't stop here. I don't think it does. I think it does continue to run higher. Remember, guys, on this chart, Bitcoin's here. This is whatever coin we're looking at locally. Price for the chart, the local chart, and then price for Bitcoin's over here on the left, so we can have both charts up at once, which is nice. It's fun. I don't know why more people don't do that. I've like watched YouTubers. I watch YouTubers probably as much as you guys do, maybe less. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of YouTube as much as I used to, but I don't see people overlay charts like this all the time, and I don't do it all the time either, but I do it actually a lot in my own free time. I just don't do it a lot, like, because it's just so much going on, right? I don't want to confuse people, but I tried, Tommy. I don't know. I didn't want to do the others one because I'm assuming the others one, it probably looks just like the ETH one too, and I think that makes sense because others hasn't seen new all-time highs and ETH hasn't seen new all-time highs either. They're definitely. I would agree. You know what I would say, Tommy, with that, with what we can concoct, is that I don't think Bitcoin's at its all-time high, but I do agree that ETH and others altcoins, they have more potential than Bitcoin. I see that point, right? Miss Chainlink, we'll talk about that. Did you miss BCH, Mohammed? No, we're going to talk about Chainlink, then we're going to talk about BCH, and then we're going to end the move, okay? All right, then we're going to end the move. Why did I say move? We're going to end the video. You guys, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm so tired, y'all. Chainlink here. We're sitting at about $23.41. Looking good, looking pretty damn frisky. Let's see. Rejecting the overbought zone, so you probably come down a little bit. That's okay. High to low. Perfect, yeah. So you're at $23.40 right now. You could bounce right here. You might go all the way down to 22. 22 would be the kind of cap of a low that I would give you, is 22. If you go below 22, don't get scared. I doubt you go lower, but 22 is probably where you're going to go. If not even a little bit higher than that. And then from there, you're on your way probably to new highs at 35, 36 bucks, 43 bucks from there. So if you're looking to buy Chainlink, in other words, I think it's a good time to buy. You're at 23 bucks. Why wait for $1, right? It could very well just as well bounce here. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame, in fact. It really could bounce here, but I expect a lot of coins to kind of move down over the coming days, so it probably moves down with it. I would expect it moves down to 22 bucks, but again, 23 bucks to 22 bucks, especially with the amount of growth that you have coming, it's not that big of a deal. 35 bucks, 43 bucks, and beyond are your next targets. So that's Chainlink. Let's talk about BCH. Didn't talk about BCH tonight. We didn't have enough time, but I think the Dragon Riders will be okay. Because we're just being boring. We all know the thing about see what I love about the Bitcoin Cash community. What I love about the Dragon Riders is that whenever I don't make a video for 3 days, people aren't scared, right? Because the Bitcoin, you guys talk about conviction, right? Everybody says, oh, I think my daughter cried. I might have to end the stream if my daughter cried. Everybody says that they're loyal to their coins or that they hold to their coins for whatever. But man, the Bitcoin Cash community, they see the price dump and they celebrate because they get to buy more. They really do, and it's just crazy. Like I don't get the neediness that I get from, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's just a very factual way. There's neediness with almost every other coin that I talk about. In fact, not almost, quite literally every other coin. Maybe not Bitcoin. Even Bitcoin though, like whenever Bitcoin breaks below 100K, people are worried about it, right? But nobody seems to worry about Bitcoin Cash for the most part. People don't. There's discouragement. People get discouraged, but even then, I don't see like this panic that I get in a lot of other communities. So, just a little shout out to the Dragon Riders on that for being the tenacious group of rapscallions that you are on a daily basis here, from a relative high to a relative low. First and foremost, actually, I think that's a nice double bottom to play off of. I don't think that you're going to go lower than this low here at all. 0.5, you could move down to your 236. It's kind of an uncommon thing, but you're in an uncommon kind of consolidation, so whatever. You probably move back to about 440. You're at 457 now. And then that might be to end the week. Maybe you end the week at this price, you start the week down there, and then you move up. I would think next week we'll probably see a very eruptive move. We'll see, but if everything goes well, guys, with this Trump inauguration, I'm just going to say, if Bitcoin, look, if BTC gets a strategic reserve on Monday, what's the next crypto that's going to get a strategic reserve? It's probably not Bitcoin Cash, right? But maybe it's Ethereum, maybe it's XRP, maybe it's Solana, maybe it's USDT, I don't know, like maybe it's whatever. But then what's the next one after that? What's the next one after that? I could see Bitcoin Cash being in strategic reserves or in treasuries for companies, for governments, simply because, and hear me out, it is a hard fork. Bitcoin, BTC, is just as much of a hard fork as BCH is. They're both the same thing, right? They come from the same place. They both forked off. And whenever people put that together, whenever the powers that be piece that together, that the United States government is hoarding BTC and that they're literally sending the prices up, they might look elsewhere. They might look for the silver, and the BCH community might not appreciate that. But at this moment, BCH, it's more like the bronze to BTC's gold, right? Or maybe it's the silver, but I feel like that might be XRP or Ethereum more so, right? But it's just a matter of time, I think, before that kind of catches on. All it takes is for people to just research Bitcoin Cash, right? It's like people who don't like Bitcoin, they just haven't researched Bitcoin. The people who don't like Bitcoin Cash, they just haven't researched it. When you find out that it's faster, that it's cheaper, that it's better, it's like buying Bitcoin at 457 because it has the exact same tokenomics, except its protocol stays truer to what the original white paper for Bitcoin actually was about and represents. When people piece that together, I don't think it'll ever flip Bitcoin. I'm one of the few people in the Bitcoin Cash community that does not expect Bitcoin Cash to flip Bitcoin. Something catastrophic would have to happen to BTC for Bitcoin Cash to flip it. It'd really have to be catastrophic. And I don't know if the people in charge of BTC would let that happen. If the groups, the whales, the whatever, like if there are people in charge, I don't know. I don't see that happening, right? Like, but it could happen, but McChain Link could be strategic reserve too. It could be. Actually, it really could be. And you never know. And that's the thing. It's crazy, guys, because what's probably going to happen, and I'll probably end the video on this note because it actually is time for me to go night, okay? What's probably going to happen is I bet in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, somewhere down the line when crypto is more integrated into society, you're going to remember. You're going to be like, you remember whenever Ecuador, they bought XLM, and not that XLM's a bad coin, but just like, remember whenever they bought XLM? Or, oh man, I remember when Bulgaria, they had reserves of Ethereum. Man, what a mess that was, right? Like, there's going to be whatever. I would expect that there probably are other currencies that are going to get thrown into these reserves, right? Especially so maybe in bull markets. You probably won't see a government throw any like significant altcoins into their reserves unless they've like stood the test of time and they've proven to have more tame bear markets than the average altcoin. Coins like Ethereum, coins like XMR, coins like XRP, although XRP has some pretty harsh bear markets, to be fair. Coins that have tame bear markets, which really at the moment, Bitcoin's the only one that's like been proven to outperform everything in a bear market. So I feel like that's more appealing when it comes to organizations or institutions or governments. But at the same time, you never know, man. You never know. I really think in the future we're probably going to see we're probably going to have some hindsight of clarity, and we're going to be like, man, I can't believe that people were really going all out for some of these coins, because a lot of them are not probably worth it. But yeah, man, I'm probably going to go to bed. XLM, Georgie boy, I talked about it tonight. It was actually one of my more recent videos. Let me see if I can I just get it here? No, I'm going to pull it up over here. But if you go, I think it's like one of my most recent videos. A little bit more of an in-depth analysis. I'm going to go to bed, y'all. We didn't get the breakout. It's probably going to happen soon. That was a very bullish 1 hour close. Oh, but to be fair, that wasn't a lot of volume. It's on the index. What about on Coinbase? Yeah, that wasn't a lot of volume at all. So you probably turn around here. If you guys think, if you're worried about your cryptos dropping right now, I bet over the next hour or two, you're going to get a little bit more of a push down. But I doubt Bitcoin goes below 104K. I think we're going to keep encroaching upon this high. When we break above this high, and I think it'll be today that we break above this high, that'll be time for Bitcoin to rip to about 114K. You'll probably see all your altcoins recover. Everything will be fine. And while Bitcoin's at new all-time highs, every coin will probably be around its neutral point or just barely green. But that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Stay safe. Don't try and do too much, man. Just what I mean by that is just sit on your hands, right? Don't move things around. You bought every crypto that you bought for a reason. If there are some coins that you haven't looked at in a while, if there's a coin that you really just have lost complete faith in, and not because you bought it after it pumped 200% in a day and then it dropped 20% on you in the first minute. I mean, if you've been holding a coin for a year or 6 months or a sizable amount of time or more, and it's doing nothing, and you want to switch that coin into a coin that you might have new information around now, and it might be a better purchase and it hasn't blown up yet, okay, do that. Not financial advice, but do that. But really the time for making these swaps, for switching things around, it's over, right? Do not get distracted. Don't forget what you're holding. Don't forget why you bought what you bought. Even if you're holding whatever coin it might be and it's down and other coins are up, just be patient. Everything is going to pump, you guys. Everything's going to pump, so much so I literally thought, and I said I was going to bed, man, but I literally thought, good night, Johnny. Good night, Jonathan. I appreciate you. Good night, everybody. I literally thought about making a video or a series where I just blindfold myself and I throw a dart at a wall of the top 400 coins. I have a paper, and we just invest $1,000. We'll throw 5 darts. We'll throw $1,000 in each one and just see how it does. And I expect it to be a really good. I expect it to be a good series. I think that we'll do that maybe for next cycle, because I don't want to take anything out of my current positions now. We'll see, but it'll probably be next cycle that I do something like that. It's a little too late in this cycle for something like that, but it really is easy. That's all I'm trying to say. It's easy to make money right now. You just sit on your hands. You just do nothing. Just buy your coins. You bought it for a reason. Stick to that reason. Wait till the end of the cycle, and you'll be happy you did, right? Don't try to be smart and try to squeeze that lemon for all the juice it's got. But I'm up past my bedtime, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hugs and kisses. Night, night.